Hey y'all, it's Todd Tessman coming at you again from B2B Acres in Sanford, North Carolina, on Facebook at B2B Acres. Last video we talked about our farm and what we were doing and homesteading to provide clean, sustainable food for my wife and I. I can't think of a better way to do that than to raise quail. I'm going to talk to you about jumbo Coturnix quail. That's what we raise here on the farm. I don't raise any other kind of quail. There's a lot of quail. There's bob whites, there's bunt quails, there's Texas A&M. Not an expert on quail. I know I've been raising these birds for about a year and a half, and I've learned some things that work for me. Maybe they work for you. If something else works for you, let me know. I'd like to hear about it. Very, very good bird for homesteading, especially for you folks in urban areas. They have a very small footprint. They don't make a lot of noise. Your neighbors aren't gonna call the cops on you. You know, it's getting a lot friendlier out there. I think even in Raleigh now that they've changed ordinances where a lot of people even in urban areas can now have hens. They can't have roosters obviously because of the noise, but this you wouldn't have to worry about. So just an overview of the quail. Jumbo Coturnix quail is what I raise. Eggs hatch in 18 days. For meat purposes, they're ready to butcher in 10 to 12 weeks, whatever your choice is. Hens, I've read that hens start laying at 6 to 8 weeks. Myself, I've never experienced a hen laying before 10 weeks. I don't know why. It might be the time of year that I hatch them. I'm not completely sure about that, but no big deal. I mean, from 8 to 10 weeks, it's not a big deal. You can do all that yourself. All you need is an incubator. Once you have a few birds, you can grow your flock as large as you want to. Let me show you a little bit about the space. Now I do this two ways. I have an egg pen which houses nothing but hens, and those are eggs that we eat, we sell and we eat. And then I do what I call a breeding pen, and I house 1 rooster to 7 hens. I get good fertility rates like that. Some people say you can't do that. It's 1 to 4, 1 to 5. At 1 to 7, I've been extremely happy with my hatch rates. So, you know, there's no need in my mind, no need to make it more than that. Really quick, I'm going to show you the footprint of this cage right here. This is an 8 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. There's 30 hens in that cage. Again, their only job in this world is to lay eggs. I have found that the high roof and no roosters in there makes very stress-free, productive birds. These guys can lay 300 eggs a year. It is like a chicken, you know, if you don't keep a light on them up into the fall and winter, they slow down and sometimes stop laying. But I'm going to do a few more videos and get a little bit more in depth about my operation and what I do. But for now, hey, you know, urban homesteaders or homesteaders, period, quail is a good opportunity. Eggs and meat, clean, sustainable food for your family. I'll be back with you guys and show you a little bit more later in the week about my operation. Thank you.